I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission.
The city of Seattle, known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a Wet n Wild CenturyLink field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Love on the keeper. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Mixon with a first down carry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Love now on 2nd down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
48-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd down, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Again, it's Love. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Brought down at the 10-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Yards on the play.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
The ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Vikings 7, Seahawks 9.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Check 15, check 15. Watch 57. Go!
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, watch it.
On first down, Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
First and goal at the 6.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's going to set them back 5 yards. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the Vikings 8-yard line.
Love fires that quickly outside. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
The play loss.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Here's Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That third down conversion good for 23.
23 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. This is Hines. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Take 4, take 4. Can't cycle. Can't. Watch quick.
They'll run on first down. Nixon. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards. That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they run with Nixon. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
That's out to the left and complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Bridgewater.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
It's a gain of
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
At the 38-yard line.
A throw complete to Dorsett, and that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the Seahawks, 16.
Second down at 4. Now it's Hines. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
On the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. They'll hand it down to Geis. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Darius Geis, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Vikings 14. Seahawks 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Here's Bridgewater. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the...
What we waiting on, boss?
The 49.
Complete to Dawson Knox. A gain of 16 yards. And
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Finding Knox there, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Got him.
Looking down.
Got him.
Caught, and he will
Got
score.
him.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Vikings 21, Seahawks 6. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Rich boy, tell him unplug it, mate.
To kick it away is Sanders. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Again, it's Mixon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
I can turn this shit down for you, boss. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, that's better. I turn it down now.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Love. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Seattle Seahawks.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he stopped immediately there.
Mixon on the carry.
Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
On the stop.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Love, they go play action now. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And it's caught by Parker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Here we go. 56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Go on. Go on. Play 56.
Love from the gun. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Connection made with Chenault. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Laviska Chenault. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
I got you, boy. 57. What we got? What we got? What we got? 57 the mark. 57 the mark.
From the gun again to Mixon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
On the carry.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Let's go.
And it's
Let's go.
intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go.
Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Bridgewater.
You better back him up. You better back him up.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
To Chris Godwin.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down, Vikings.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Bridgewater. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And it's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Score, Vikings 28, Seahawks 6. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the 3rd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is Parker, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Seahawks on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Play fake. Here's Love. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First down going to the air with Love. He'll find Parker again. Complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
22-yard line.
Again, it's Love. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Brings up.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Laviska Shenault with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Working out of the gun. Love. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Seahawks 12. Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Rohrwasser out to kick off, and he'll send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Got him.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Deuce. Shoot.
A handoff to Penny. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Rashad Penny, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Penny. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Good game, Mike.
Final score, Vikings 35. Seahawks 12.